Hello everyone and welcome to Mexico City for the inaugural Mexican Grand Prix. 2.6 miles with long straights and sweeping S's are just some of the challenges for the drivers ahead. A long history with drama and glory. What history will be made today as we head down to the grid now with Seppi?
Good day everyone. As you see today we are in Mexico and the grid is as follow. And Attila Kalmar has his first pole position, so that's a great achievement for him. On the same row, we have Joseph Murray, his teammate, and that makes for a McLaren 1-2, which is a very great performance by McLaren. Can they make the same result in the race? We'll have to find out. But for the rest of the grid, we have Rodney Rackus, David Granville, Johannes Van Leer, Celine Lucien, Harry Herhold, the championship leader, Matthew Falcon, Jack Agnes, Michael Valyak, Fabian de Sturman, Radko Betes, Simone Gilardini, Hadil Sahin, Nick Tanda, Igor Witt, Juho Sopanen, Giuseppe Stella, Koichi Hoshi, and John Keefe. That makes the top 20. Further below, we have Oli Katzenberg, Rike Wernersen, Simon Witt, Hendrik Salzaler, Mateusz Material, Josh Flynn, Giuseppe Radiantor, Chris Comedipour, Marcos Aguirre, Shuael Machemacher, Ben Svoldiger, Mark Tanda, Julian Schabomüller, Thomas Nisbet, and the two Tyrrells make it the back of the grid. Watch Aaron Curtis and Timon de Jong. As you can notice, the 40s are missing because they are banned. So if you missed that, there you go. That's why they're not there.
Yeah, that's interesting. The stewards deciding to ban the 40s for the rest of the season because of numerous incidents. But we're going to wait now for the 5 red lights to start. That'll be down to the race director to sort out. So as you can see now, the red lights are coming on. 3 red lights, 4 red lights, 5 red lights. And it's the lights out and away we go. Who's going to get the better start there? Rodney Rackus going straight down the middle, but can he make a move for the lead? No, he can't, as the pack bunches together now. Down this long straight, in towards turn 1. Rackus going in between the two McLarens there. Into turn 1 we go. What's going to happen here? There's a bit of contact to the back. Murray going down the inside. Kalmar is going to defend into the exit. Kalmar keeps the lead. Murray in second. I think there's a bit of debris back there. Going onto the track, bit of debris. Yeah, that's just Ballard apparently. Kalmar now leads into this very tight section of the track now. We're going to see who can gain any positions here, as I think that was Rodney Rackus going up into second place there. Granville down the inside, Falcon down the inside. The Williams car's getting through there quite nicely indeed. As we go into the S's now, that's the AI car. I thought that was someone off there.
I don't know if you noticed, but Van Leer is losing all kinds of places. I mean, just going wide everywhere. So that's a terrible start for Van Leer.
So we're watching on board now with Rodney Rackus. Rackus trying to go down the inside. We're going to cut to a different camera now. David Granville. I think he just nudges the. Yeah, he just catches the rear of the Benetton there. So yeah, quite a bit of contact at the start here. It's a very long straight into quite a slow corner. So obviously the pack is going to be arriving into the back of each other. Constantina effect. To watch on board with Van Leer, as Seppi said, losing a lot of time. It's down 4 positions. See what happens here to him. So he goes over the sausage curb, and then he just gets pushed out of the track really by the Benetton of Herhold. And yeah, he just doesn't really recover from that. Betes gets by as they go into the S's, and yeah, there should be. Oh, and there's a bit of contact there as well. We've got a bit of damage for Nick Tanda. See what happens here. Oh, just a bit over ambitious there into the corner. That's a shame for him. He's going to have to pit now.
I mean, and I don't think anything Valyak could have done that. I mean, well,
yeah, he's turning into Valyak. That's just, yeah. That's just having a quick look on the FIA frequencies. Nothing really being mentioned there. Valyak has been basically just screwed over there. It's been smashed into by Tanda. Nick Tanda moment.
Valyak now has no rear wing, so that's unfortunate for him. So some races, you know, they can already go wrong just from the start, as you can see. That's just motorsport, you know, but yeah, you can
Yeah,
see.
just a bit over ambitious really, and he's ended up ruining his race and at the innocent Valiex race. As Vanlier nearly yeah, that was very close. Nearly an airplane crash there as they come into the stadium section. Bettet is fighting back. That's some great driving there by Bettet, but he gives up there. Just a quick reminder that just because automobilist at the moment, the corner cutting is allowed there, so no illegal overtakes will be punished. Well, say illegal, they are legal in this.
Panda is
Because,
being
haha,
investigated
funny.
right now by the FA. Sorry for interrupting.
Yep, yeah, it is currently
Nick Tanda.
it's currently, so yeah, we should be getting a response to that turn for instance soon.
Shalom Miller is out there.
Yeah,
Might
the
have
fun
been
metal
some
car.
problem. Nick Tanda has a 5-second time penalty. We've just been informed. So
That's just. I mean, that was just watching what's happened to. That's. Oh, it just sounds like the engine just died. Just see on the dash. Oh,
that's weird. It was.
There's quite a bit of contact there. That's Curtis, and then let's see what happens to Curtis here. So Curtis trying to find a way around the car. That's just unlucky. But then what happens here is just just gets turned into really. So now
it was directly from the start. The race had just started. So,
yeah, a lot of drama now. A lot of drama on that one. Contact engines going APC Tango's damage. And then you can see Ricky Ferguson fighting with Flynn. This is just the replay of lap one. That's as we cut now back to the leaders, we can see Lucian down inside this turn 4 on Hairhold. Hairhold, are they going to fight back? Yes, they are. Trying to get the nose in, but Lucian gets the place. And that's going to be crucial for Ferrari in their constructors battle. They are only 7th, I believe, in the constructors. Also, talking about constructors battles, Benetton today can seal the constructors championship quite easily, to be honest. They have to beat. I'm just going to have to get my notebook here. They are currently 89 points out in front, and we only have 3 races to go. So basically, point systems say it's like a team can get a maximum of 48 points in a race weekend. So that means that after this race, if they have a gap of 96 points, they have won the title basically. So eyes out for Benetton. They've most likely won it at this race, assuming nothing goes wrong. If we go now back to the front, that's Rodney Rack, in the Benetton, taking the fight to Kalmar. Can Kalmar defend in towards turn 4? It's quite a long straight there. You wouldn't expect it to be quite long, but it's probably about 2/3 the distance of the back straight. That's probably a dumb figure to guess. Yeah. So Rodney Reku's fastest lap of the race. See at the back there, Lucian tries to get around the outside of Falcon in the Williams. You can see quite a big train there, trying to. I believe that is the battle for 4th place. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that that's Sahin off?
Is he?
I'll say he's on the racing line. What's he doing?
Out.
Yeah, that was a very sketchy rejoin. I think we're going to see what happens here. Engine just dies. He tries to get off the track. I don't know what he was doing here. But then he just cuts across the racing line. You can see in the mirrors of Jordan there, of Jack Agnes. I think that's Jordan. I'm fake, but yeah. It just cuts across. It's a Minardi. I am blind. So the yellow flags in the S's. Agnes now having to defend from Hoshi. Let's see what's going to happen here. As Hoshi has to fight back, defending 12th place like a madman, making up 7 places from the start. That is actually quite incredible. As does John Keith. So it's a very good day for those two. Go on.
That's Simtek and Minardi fighting. That's both their cars, so that's interesting to see. Uh, oh, Curtis is out.
Oh,
Putting him out of his
oh,
misery.
it's just, yeah, Curtis has not had a very nice day, to be honest. That's just a Tyrrell. That's just, yeah. Poor Curtis. Just, yeah. Yeah, just. Okay, so now we can see Kalmar is leading from Raku, is leading from Mori as we head into the yellow flag zone. There's Granville, Falcon, Lucian, all coming through now. Turn 5. There's Van Leer, who's trying to make up the ground from the start. As you can see now, not too much action in turn 4 and turn 5 like we were seeing on lap 1. I hope some of the drivers have learned the lessons. Here's that's Tanda, sorry. Bitrate moment. Tanda and De Jong fighting it out. De Jong goes off track there. Probably trying to hope for a better exit now as we head towards the S's. On board with him now. See, is he going to gain on Tanda? Not going to be, obviously not going to make a move here unless you're suicidal. Oh, and there's an engine failure, and that's his Zach Spew. Is he going to get out of the way here? Oh, he's held his teammate up there. Oh, this is.
I think this teammate might be on fire actually. He might have some third-degree burns, but you know.
Yeah, Tanda with some facial burns there after sitting in that fire for about 20 seconds.
He pulled a Niki Lauda, very like that.
Anyways, you can see now down towards turn 4 again. Murray down the inside. Can he make the move stick? Raku's is going to fight back up the inside. Yes, he does. As we head now down towards this double apex. Murray around the outside. Raku's up the inside. Murray gets a better exit, but Raku's is he still there? No. Oh, slight nudge by Murray there. Raku's defending for his life here through the S's, and Murray has to lift there to avoid contact. It's a great racing from both of them.
Well, Raku's defending for his life. I mean, for a fair purpose, he is one of the championship contenders. And well, in second. I mean, he is 52 points off, but I'm pretty sure he's kind of trying to keep his chances alive.
Yeah, he's 52 points off, but yeah, he's second in the title. He's one of the people who will be wanting to get the title away from Lucian. No, why am I saying Lucian? It's Ariel. I know.
I'm on track there.
Yeah. But,
oh, not on the track,
yeah.
but beside.
Okay, so now we're looking at Salsala on board with the Lotus now. That's I thought it was going to get a very good run there, but it's going to slip back into the slipstream of Katzenberg, and you can just see the effect of the slipstream. He pulls into the slipstream, he gets a slight speed boost. Yellow flags into turn 1. Oh, what's happened there?
Agnes
car off on the track, and that's Agnes just off the racing line. Like that's a very bad place to be parked. The Minardi, who were going for.
He went wide and then lost control. But rejoined on the track. He's now waiting that everyone gets by.
He should have held the brakes there. That could have been a very nasty collision. Oh yeah. I've just been told in my ear that he had no brakes because I'm thick like that. So yeah, Agnes is out for Minardi. Minardi today, they would have been hoping to take the battle to McLaren for third place in the constructors. McLaren currently won and I believe first and third in this race. Yeah. They'll be wanting to extend their gap for third place.
Actually, they 1 and 2.
Oh, they're 1 and 2 now apparently. So Murray has gotten past Raku's at some point. We didn't see that, but I'm going to guess it was. That's a wonderful move by Murray. Down the inside into turn 4. Rakus keeps to the inside, but Murray just cuts him off because he can do that. He doesn't have to move the space at that point. So yep, McLaren 1 and 2 once again. That's going to be very crucial to their third place championship hopes. Of course, McLaren with, I'd say, you can say that they're in the championship fight still. They basically need to 1 and 2 fastest lap every single race, and the top 2 teams just have absolute nightmares at their races. So technically they're still in it, but this will just be like a cherry on top now, keeping third place in the title. And here comes Rakus down the inside of Joseph Murray in towards turn 1. Murray doesn't really defend it that much, but he's going to try and stick it up the inside again, and Rakus gets the move done. But now we're going to head now down towards turn 4. Murray pulls out. Is he going down the inside? Is this going to work again? He did this about a lap or two ago. Down the inside. Raku's not really defending it, but he's going to go back up the inside. Pushes Murray off, and here comes Granville out of nowhere. Granville down the inside for Murray. In towards the S's now. And Granville has taken 3rd place away from Murray, and now a McLaren 1-2 has just suddenly vanished into thin air with David Granville taking 3rd place there. Yep, so it's just some team radio in real quick. Tander is very upset with Valdinga for pushing him off into turn 12, so some cries for action there. Nisbet tried to make a move on material there. That was quite ambitious in the S's. There's only really one true line through the S's, a fast line at least. If you're going to go wheel to wheel through there, you're just losing yourself and your car time. Nisbet having to defend there. Verneson up the inside of Comedy Per. Poor exit. Stella's going to go down their inside now as we exit onto the main straight. As we come onto, well, these cars are just starting at lap 8 now. That's got a lot of battles now. We've got 31 cars running so far out of the original 36. Of course the 40s are gone. Haha. So it's Stella now leading this battle for P19, quite a big train behind Stella, and it's wheel to wheel now. Well, not wheel to wheel, it's the exit there. But it's going to be Material and Verneson in towards turn 4. Material pulls out down the inside. Can he make it stick? Verneson's going to go up the inside. Pushes Material off. And Material around the outside. This double apex is going to lose out here. Yeah, he's just lost out there. Just a poor line. Michael Macker down the inside of Flynn in the Dam's car. Quite a nice move there. See what else is happening. It's going to be quite a train through the S's here because, of course, no real overtaking opportunities there. Unless Show very, very bold and brave. And that's Vit battling the other Vit. Let's see what happens here. So onto the main straight. You see quite a few cars in front there. Quite a gaggle of cars. Vit has got the Seasman Vit. I can't even talk right now. My throat is dying. Seasman Vit in the slipstream there of Katzenberg. Just a slipstream train down the straight. Katzenberg defending from Vit. So as you can see now, bottom left corner pit window is now open. So Kalmar is pitting, and I believe the other podium cars are pitting as well. Kalmar with quite a big gap. Granville is pitting. Lucien is not pitting. The Ferrari are opting to keep him out longer, so maybe a good strategy there. Hairhold is pitting. Falcon's not pitting. Van Leer is pitting. And as you can see in the bottom left, you can see who is pitting and who is not. But one thing I just noticed is that Ferraris are running alternate strategies, mainly to avoid bunching into pits. Because obviously pit stop is quite a long time compared to what you see in the real world. As now we see some of the retired cars, and our first pit stopper in Kalmar. Is it going to be a good start? Pulls into his garage. So let's get overtaken there. Quite a long stop, very bad stop. 6.1. Going to see now Murray. Can he do any better? No. 6.1 as well, and he's being held in the pits. It's a disastrous pit stop phase for McLaren as Rakus and Granville get the jump on him in the pits. Here comes Hairhold. Going to see how the cars cope coming out of the pits and merging into the traffic. As you can see now, there's going to be a massive traffic jam between some of the back markers and front runners on fresher tyres. We've seen Michael Macker making a move now on Bethes. Michael Macker has to back out of that move. Van Leer is, I believe he's, I can't remember if he pitted or not. Material defending, yeah, Van Leer's pitted. Just been told that. That is some strange driving from Material there. But yeah, slight contact. Van Leer into the double apex here. Down the inside, he sends it down the inside, and he makes the move stick. Lap 10 of 23 so far. Yeah, Material saying he feels a bit nauseous in a car, might throw up. Lucian is being told Plan B. So make that as you will. Plan B. Ferrari strategist might pull some stroke of genius here, or they might do something akin to the real world Ferrari. Let's see. Rodney Raccoons comes out of the pits. Falcon, where's he going to rejoin? Comes out onto the straight. Joseph Murray gets past him. And Falcon slots into 7th place. No real traffic. And yeah, I think all things considered, no accidents. That was an okay pit stop phase. Yeah, quite a bit of swearing on the Ferrari frequency of Van Leer after that move by Material into turn 4. So just being told to keep his head down. Oh, and that was kind of hitting Comedy Per. Comedy Per's pants might be a bit brown now after that. That was quite a scary move. Vernison trying to let's actually rewind. What happens here? Oh, I don't know if the stewards will have a look at that, but that was very dangerous there. That was so close to being an airborne accident. Look at the speedometer, 304 kilometers an hour down there, and Vernison does that. That is, yeah. So it just worded that warning for Vernison for an unsafe rejoin. As now Vernison just has to get his head down. Doesn't mean anything to his race. He can still continue. Lucian pits. Is it going to be a good stop? Sturman in the pits as well. How fast is this pit stop going to be? 6.3. It's worse than the McLaren's. Where's Lucian going to come out now? The other cars have just come around the final corner now, passing the start-finish line. Here comes Rodney Raccoons. Raccoons easily jumps Lucian there. Where will the Ferrari come out? Straight behind Granville and in front of Murray. So actually jumping Murray there. So McLaren's woes are just showing now. Held. Oh, that was very close there between contact. Held, of course, going for the title and any risk. Well, quite far ahead in the title, but yeah, you don't want to be making too many risks. You don't want to just throw away a lead. Last season. Just taking a quick look through the team radio channel as we want to see what's happening on frequency. 1 second. How funny. Being told, stopping them being told to push now because he wants to see if they can get into P12. Lucian being told to push. Van Leer being told on the radio that they've lost the position and that the pit stop was a bit slow, which, yeah, I can agree with. There's been some very slow pit stops today. Don't think the pit crews have had their morning coffee before coming to the track. Vernison now around the outside of Flynn. Material, he's got past the Material now. Of course, Material being on the receiving end of some curse words from Van Leer, but De Jong now around the outside in the SS. If he makes this, wow, that is a good move. That's bold. It's dangerous, but it works, so it's beautiful. As now head into the stadium section. Vernison trying to get in this battle between Vitt and Flynn. Vernison now contact between him and Vitt. Nothing really comes of it. Onto the main straight now. It's going to be a massive slipstream train as we go on board now with Massive Material. Just look at the speed advantage, but he has to lift on board with Igor Vitt. See it now, 3 wide into turn 1. What's going to happen here? Vitt touches both of them, and somehow no disaster from that. There's Flynn and De Jong, Vitt and Material battling it out. It's basically 2 lanes, 2 wide, and then and of course Discord bitrate kicks in. I can't read any of those names. De Jong now ahead into 23rd place, making up 13 positions. He started dead last in this race. He's up into 23rd, so he can be very, very proud of his performance in the Tyrrell. Just looking ahead of the field, you have Raku's fighting. Never mind, not fighting. That's a lap car, I believe. Yeah. Nick Tander has been elapsed, of course, because he had his lap 1 incident and penalty. See the two Williams fighting it out. Sturman, Herholt, Bethes fighting with Van Leer, of course, having quite a poor start. He's slowly trying to gain his way back through the pack, breaking his turn 4. He moves slightly across to force Bethes wide and gets the move done before the next corner, which is just a good overtake. Yeah, Stoppinen is reporting some. Oh, Van Leer. He's stuck in first gear. Oh no. Team from Maranello, it's just going pear-shaped now. And now we're just getting on the radio. You can just feel the frustration in the Ferrari garage now as you go on board with Salsala. He's trying to get past Ghilardini. Yeah, Ferrari. Van Leer's side of the garage just completely, just speechless, really. To go on board now with Falcon, he's going to make a move on his teammate in towards turn 1. Can he make the move stick? No, he can't. Granville goes back up on the inside as they fight out of the exit of the corner. Disturbing is catching both of them rapidly. Our team order is going to be played here because there's quite a bit on the line here. They are P2 in the constructors fight, and they are going to want to try and keep it now. They want to try and keep that fight going because, of course, Benetton can quite easily win it today. So if they keep squabbling it out for P5 and P6, they're not going to get any good points. You can see Keith there as we cut away from that, and there's Van Leer. He's still out on track. Obviously, Ferrari have told him to keep going. If you go on board with him, he's obviously going to be over revving the engine. He's stuck in first gear. Yeah, as you can see, Bethes is upset now that his battle partner on track. Oh, and that is what's happened there. That's quite a he's lost his front end really. What's happened here then? Radiantor in a Tasman Ford. So he's engine's just gone. And he's gone into the wall and lost his front end really, but he's still going, and you can see now just yeah, Michael Mack can't see where he was going there through the smoke, which is a big shame for him, to be honest. He's going to have to go into the pits now. Lucian on the radio saying that he just got a sudden feeling of relief, and that the fact that Van Leer has retired, that just goes to show you the state of the Ferrari team, the relationship between the drivers. Stoppinen just felt a massive shock through his veins. Take that as you will. Just going to go now. Just going to see where's Radiantor going to go. We're just seeing the replay now. Just slowly crawling down the straight. He could have pulled into the pits and pulled into his garage. There goes Kalmar. So yeah, he's still just crawling down, and he finally pulls over as two cars just go flying past him there. And it was Raku who was trying to get past Tander. Tander, of course, is lapped, as pointed out before. He's not really getting out of the way there, Tander. He's still fighting Raku. What is Tander doing here? Tander is holding up Raku. Here comes Lucian and Murray. Is Tander going to get out of the way before the next corner? Here comes Murray. Oh no! Oh no! That is just... Yeah, the stewards are definitely going to be looking into this. This is the second incident. Tander on the team radio. Oh god, this is... Yeah. everything is just kicking off now. Tanda says that he says that this race is a joke. His team says that we're still in this, and he goes back, "Are we? Because to me, we are bleeping not." Yeah, it says, yes, that's just Nick. That's just a Tanda moment, really. It just doesn't get out of the way. So he's had blue flags since the start of the lap. Yeah, FIA are definitely looking into that. That is just shocking driving. So we'll just wait for a confirmation on that. Sturman battling away with the Williams now, and I think we've got confirmation now that yes, it's a 10-second time penalty for Nick Tanda because, as you can see, he had blue flags, he didn't get out of the way, and he caused a collision. 15-second time penalty in total because obviously the lap 1 incident. As Sturman now gets past both of the Williams cars. This is now live. We're on lap 16 of 23. Hairhold in P8. This is it's going to turn out to be quite a battle now. As you can see in front, Sturman and Hairhold having to get off the throttle there to avoid a collision with Falcon. So of course, if you look at the front now, Raku's in P3 and Hairhold in P8. Raku's is going to make a gain on Hairhold in the title as it stands. And Raku's is pitting. Yeah. I completely forgot that Raku's lost his front wing because of a certain Tanda. So yeah, it's now going to be just damage recovery. Wait, Team Radio, Nick Tanda, we have a 10-second time penalty, 15-second in total. Nick Tanda replies, copy, tried to help Lucian, but oh well, took out Raku's. So, was that a hint there? Was that just a hint of what he was trying to do? And yes, this is it. Second pit stop phase, so Raku's might not be out of the running. Well, not as badly impacted by that collision as we thought he was. Here comes Kelmore now. 9-second gap to second place. He's going to come into a pit stop now. Lucian is in P2. FIA are going mental in the control room, and something's happened there. Kalmar comes into the pits, yellow flags on the exit of the final corner, and the FIA are announcing that they are going to announce the results of what's just happened there after the race, because that is just a disgrace to motorsports, really. Deliberately taking out someone like that. Comedy Per exiting the S's onto the short straight away, and I think that's just a failure, really, of some kind. Verneson getting straight into smoke. Lucian not appreciative of Tanda's help there, saying that he knew nothing about this and that he almost took him out. We continue now. Nisbet being held up by Comedy Per gets around him. Comedy Per is just sat in the middle of the exit of the final corner. Now Murray comes into the pits. Murray having to slow down. Nearly hits the pit entry barrier there. Here comes Betez P6 in Lotus. That's a very good race from him. Kalmar comes out of the pit lane now. Where's he going to slot in? I think it's going to be P4 for him. Hairhold comes into the pits, Hoshi into the pits, Gilardani into the pits. For Minardi. Minardi, of course, still trying to take P3 in the title. Oh my god. Comedy Per needs to get off the troll. My god, that was so close. For Sal Salah, that is. Was Salah even obeying the yellow flag rules there? We'll have to see. No. Yellow flag. Oh my goodness me. Those yellow flags have been there for a very long time. He should have been alerted for that. that there was an incident in the last corner. I don't know what the hell he was playing at there. What was Keith doing? Keith comes around the final corner and just goes straight into the back of him. This is just... There is some horrible displays of driving, and that is Granville coming out the pits. Katzenberg. And yeah, Katzenberg just breaking on straight, and that's Van Leer again. What? Yeah, Ferrari telling him to finally retire the car. There's just some shoddy driving going off right now. Murray in, I didn't see the place for that. Lucian in the lead. Not pitting as of yet. We're on lap 18.23. So, Lucian coming into the stadium section now. There's some traffic ahead of him. Going to see now what's going to be the lasting effects of those incidents, really. No one can ignore what just happened before between Tanda and Rakus. It's just a disgrace to racing, really. As we go down the order now. Yeah, you just see now, because of those incidents, Rakus is still ahead of Hairholz, and Rakus still closed the gap in the title race, which will be very interesting to watch over the coming rounds. So Kalmar in P4, yeah, already pitted, so going to see what happens ahead of them. More cars into the pits. Keith with his front wing damage, obviously running into the back of the car that pulled over on the main straight and caused a bunch of drama. Salsala in the pits. See how good these pit stops are. Stopping them with a 4.1 second pit stop. That is a very good effort there. Oh, Salsala is out. Yeah, gearbox failure there. So that's Sopinen coming out of the pits now behind Valyak, and as Lucian is coming through the stadium section now, some traffic in their way. That's Kalmar trying to get past Falcon around the outside of the hairpin there. Kalmar is getting a very good exit there, past Falcon into the final corner as Falcon is pitting this lap. Lucian's in as well. So Kalmar, I think, has taken the lead of the race. We only have 4 laps to go now. So this is going to be a very thrilling conclusion to this race. A race filled with controversy, drama. And we're going to see, I believe, Benetton take the title, the Constructors' title, depending on results elsewhere. As Lucian now comes out of the pits, cuts across Murray. Murray has to lift there. Murray in P3, Lucian in P2. Is Murray going to make a move into turn 1? No, not yet. As Bethes, P6 in the Lotus. Going to see. There we go, Falcon around Bethes. See what happens here. Falcon gets a very nice exit. Keeps the position. Now in towards turn 4. Place where multiple incidents have happened this race. Bethes sends it down the inside of Falcon. No contact there. Clean as a whistle. Straight towards the double apex, and that's how you should overtake into turn 4. As now we watch Ollie Katzenberg. Sopinen is pitting this lap again. That's surprising. Sopinen got some sort of issue with the underfueled car, because we've seen instances this season where strategists have just forgotten what fuel is. Katzenberg not making a move down. Yes, he is. That's a very great move. Yeah, so what's happened here is a very, very unique case here that Sopinen has been given the wrong set of tyres. Basically, tyre rules say that each driver gets their own set of... Tanda's doing something here. Tanda is out. So, Tanda is out. Basically, what happened with Sopinen is they put the wrong set of tyres on the car, so now he has to pit and get his set of tyres on. They were Vernisson's tyres, which were... Murray is smoking. It's that BMW engine. Oh, it's going to be disaster again for McLaren here, isn't it? Just I don't know. It's just BMW. Yeah, two laps to go now. He might finish. That is just disaster for McLaren again. That BMW engine smoking again. It's quite disastrous for them, really. Disturban in P4 for Jordan. Can he catch up to Murray and take P3 and get podium for Jordan? Look behind him, it's Rackard now in P7 behind Bethes. Falcon ahead of them. There's really not much to talk about at this phase, really. Yeah. Right, so... Right, we need to see what's happening now. Elsewhere, Bethes defending into the hairpin. Raku's getting closer and closer. Oh, and I think that's going to be it for Murray. Yeah, Murray slows for crawl. And I'm going to have another... Bethes going to try and be sneaky. Bethes goes around both of them and takes P4. The Lotus is up into P4. And there's Tanda in the pits, doing Tanda things again. As Ghilardini gets past everyone, I don't know if he was lapped or not. No, he's not. He's not lapped. So Bethes up into P4 from P12 at the start of this race. What a race by him. Bethes up into P4. He's got 2 laps to go here. That's very unfortunate for the McLaren team now. Losing potentially a lot of points in the championship fight. It's Lucian 12 seconds behind Kalmar now, so I think this is just Kalmar's race to lose, really. Should be done and dusted, really. Let's see what's happening here. Just doing some team radios real quick. Beth has been told that he's in P4 right now. Lucian praying that the BMW engine fails in Kalmar as well. We head now on to the final lap. There's Keith in front of Kalmar. Are we going to see a repeat incident of what happened between Rakus and Tanda at turn 4? I don't think Kalmar's going to be close enough to make a move, to be honest. Unless Keith is very, very obedient to blue flags. Lucian only coming around in towards turn 1 and 2, the chicane there. Got Rakus in the hairhold. Hairhold, of course, if he can get past Rakus here, that'd be massive in the champion. Hairhold reaching 330 kilometers an hour down the straight, just for reference of how fast these cars go down that main straight. We are quite high up here in Mexico. I believe it's 2 kilometers above sea level, so obviously the left engine means they're working a lot harder than usual. So Rakus will close the gap as it stands by 3 points, which means basically as we go into the final 2 rounds, that should mean it's a 49 point gap at the next race, and that is Kalmar across the line to win the race from McLaren BMW. And I believe that is that'll be Kalmar's first win of the season. So congratulations to them. See now on board with Disturban. Comes across the line for P3 for Jordan, and wow, and here comes Recco Bethes, P4 for Lotus behind them. It's Rodney Raku, it's the 2 Benettons. And yeah.
Well, Jensen, it was one hell of a race, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a very interesting race.
Yeah, we had an interesting strategy. I was not expecting that to happen. No championship as of yet, ladies and gentlemen. I have been absent for commentary due to just wanting to give my friends some piece of commentary, and also because I was kind of tired. But no champion as of yet because Rakus is 50 points behind now. That is 2 race wins, obviously, so theoretically the championship would be over if it wasn't for the fact we give out the single point for fastest lap, to people who score it within the point system. So if you want to see Rodney Rakus win the championship, he would need to not only outscore his teammate, win the race and score the fastest lap, he would also have to retire in both of those races or at least not score points. But before that, Don Attila Kalma, I believe, is also wins his first race in his career, which is an amazing sight to see. I think the first ever Hungarian race winner as well. Lucien gets another podium, and the Sturman, also another thing, also another good result. Driver of the day, Jensen?
Well, that's a very intriguing race, to be honest. I'd have to give it to I have no idea, to be honest. I'd probably give it to Bethes from getting that Lotus into P4 from P12 on the grid, getting past all the drama, especially that double overtake on the main straight. When Murray was retiring, that's some great driving from the Lotus driver.
Yeah,
And,
Bethes has been really impressive. I'd say he's overdriving the car. I think Eagleville shows where the car is actually in the field. So yeah, Radko is absolutely pushing the life out of the car, and it's amazing to see. So before that, Don, the next race is the Brazilian Grand Prix, a track known for everything and everything. It's Interlagos after all. We finally will be able to experience the full Interlagos experience uninterrupted, hopefully. And yeah, that is it for me. Just check the fastest app. It is Rodney Rakus who has set it. Any closing words, Jensen?
Not really. That was one heck of a race, really. A lot of controversy. Just stay tuned, really, because obviously the results of that investigation.
Yeah, sitting in the FIA office, it was very heated, especially during the Tanda incident, so we're going to have to wait on the verdicts on that. But yeah, it's been, for me, be sure to be safe on the roads and where your seatbelt, guys. See you for the Brazilian Grand Prix very soon, and bye-bye.
Bye.